Ron from CAC. Thank you so much for hanging out with me.
Thanks for having me.
Again, as usual, this is a lot of fun to sit down with you and talk about what's going on with the company and you personally. I mean, we have some fun things going on with you.
We do, and we're at the NA World's Fair money.
Well, yeah, I mean, the biggest,
pretty amazing.
Biggest coin show in the country, just
no big deal.
Little thing, right? So tell me, what's been going on with CACG here lately?
The one thing that's been incredible that's going on is Deloy Hansen's putting his collection in CAC holders.
Okay.
And some of the coins that have been previously graded might not have been graded correctly, and he's taking downgrades on coins because Deloy wants the coins accurately graded.
Well, I mean, that seems. I think a lot of people would think that's crazy to do.
I don't believe it is, because I think that the coins will find their value, and I think that people would rather have a coin graded accurately and correctly, and the coin will find its price point anyway.
Sure, yeah. I mean, and that's really big for you guys. I mean, that's awesome.
It's amazing, and John Albanese, myself, John Butler, Bill Wexler, we're all happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are literally getting to handle some of the nicest coins in the world.
It's amazing. I couldn't have dreamed of this, and third-party grading, this has been the biggest thing that's happened since third-party grading.
That's cool. That's super awesome that you guys are getting to do that. What else has been going on? I mean, I noticed you guys have been offering some new things as far as grading goes.
We're running some grading specials, but the one thing that I would like to talk about is people keep on expressing, the grading needs to loosen up, and they want us to be like looser with the grading and change the grading standards because they're complaining that it's too tight for the crack-out guys.
Right.
And we try to express to them it's going to stay the standard, and it's going to be accurately graded. Nothing's changing. We're going to grade coins consistently, accurately, and there's going to be no gradeflation. That's not what CAC stands for.
I was going to say, you guys have kind of made a pretty hard stance on the crack-out guys over with your advertising campaigns and just in general.
Well, I think that they want us to loosen up because they can't make any money cracking out coins, and I keep trying to explain to them we're about the collector, and we're not in. If the crack out guys are our biggest customer, we failed.
Yeah, right.
So,
well, I mean, and that's true because that is the game they play, and if you guys don't understand what the crack out game is, it's literally going around coin shows, finding coins that you think are undergraded, that are already graded, cracking them out of the holder and sending them back in over and over and over to see if you can get that one coin upgrade that might matter or might not matter. So you guys, and that just boils down to some inconsistencies in how the grading companies grade their coins and when they grade them and where they grade them.
Well, I also think that by us not grading at the show environment, the show setting, and keeping the graders going home to their own beds, keeping them grading at the office where the grading environment stays the same. So John Albanese, myself, Butler, Bill Wexler, we get a good night's sleep, we come to the office, everything's consistent, which I think leads to more consistent grading.
Well, sure, yeah. I mean, if you're trying to get the consistency, it's best to have your life built around that. I mean, that's the way to do it.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. So you jumping back to where I was headed a minute ago, you guys have offered a couple of new things here lately as far as
the CC dollars we've come out with. We're doing a lot in the airs.
I know you guys. Don't you guys have John Sullivan doing your authentication now?
John Sullivan's helping out on the authentication of the airs and grading. We're grading the airs, but John Sullivan's helping out. He's pretty amazing at it.
He is pretty good. I've known him for a long time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Really happy with everything we've got going on.
And then the CC dollars, is that just it's not the cancellation?
No, it's the band around the CC dollar, and it's been well received. There's a lot of people buying into it and buying the coins, and it's great.
I've noticed on the tape where you can see that people are putting out bids for only.
There's strong buys on the CC dollars, and there's really strong buys on the Morgans and the Peace dollars. The Morgans and Peace dollars are bringing a huge premium compared to what the other grading services are bringing. So it's very nice to have people want to explore and want to pay more for accurately graded coins.
Yeah, I mean, that seems to be where we're going. I mean, I've heard a lot of complaining about the other companies, and I know you don't like to talk bad about anybody, and we're not going to do it, but but I can because I'm not employed by any company.
That's not, they can do what they're going to do, and we're we've got 150 collectors that are shareholders, and we're going to do the right thing by the collector.
I'll just say that there's been a lot of frustration lately.
I'm not going to get into other grading
Nothing
services.
with you guys.
Yeah.
Nothing with you guys.
I'm not going to get into other grading services.
I love what you guys are doing.
We're just going to play our game and can pay attention to CAC grading, and I'm not really concerned about the other grading services.
The way it should be. I see that you brought a beautiful piece with you today. You were awarded this, the Abe Kossoff Founders Award by P&G. And now is this is their most, let me grab this camera here and we'll get a little bit better look at this award. You were awarded this. Get a better look here at this award. So this is this the highest award that they give?
It is.
And this is for lifelong dedication to the numismatic community, which, being somebody that's known you for a long time, that is very accurate.
41 years in the business, shareholder of 2 grading services, a finalizer, 2 grading services. I've definitely paid my dues, but I really would like to say I appreciate all the people that have helped me get there, and the P&G members, and the dealers and the collectors that have helped added to my knowledge to be in a situation to be able to accept a word like that. So it's been wonderful.
Do you have a spot picked out in your office for it yet?
I'm going to put it at the CAC Grading building, and it's a wonderful thing. John Albanese has also won the award. So
dueling.
So it's pretty well. John and I don't duel. We both leave our egos out of it, and we try to come up with the right grade for the collector, and it's really consensus grading on trying to get the correct grade on the coin out the door.
And I love it. I know that every time I talk to you, it's about consistency. It's about getting the grade right, and those are the points that we hit on every time, and I love it because that's what I think collectors want to see.
No, I think so too.
And obviously, with Deloitte grading his coins with you guys, that's what the market wants to see.
Deloitte has an amazing collection, and they asked me to pick my favorite coin, and I said, "How do you pick your favorite coin when they're all wonderful, amazing? You'd be happy to have any one of them."
Right.
And I don't have a favorite coin. Every one of them's got a unique thing I like about it.
Right.
So it's too hard to pick a favorite coin.
And obviously here we are at the A&A. Is there anything exciting coming up from you guys that you can talk about?
I think that what we're doing and going into grading World Modern, there's going to be some other things that we're going to announce down the road that we're working on that I think the industry is going to be really happy with.
Okay.
So I save that for CAC to unveil, but there's some exciting things.
Awesome. Well, anytime I can get a little tidbit or secret here, I'm happy to do it.
I will let you know. Thank you very much.
Hey, Ronnie, I
really
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.